This is Hearthstone Meta Hype. I'm Eco100 with my friend Venga Dragon. How's it going, Venga?
I am hyped up. I just gotta say, I did get the COVID shot today, so who knows? I mean, I could be a little under the weather or not. I have no idea. We do it, brother. We push on through, right? That's what we do. So let's do it.
Yeah, well, speaking of pushing on through, let's just talk about Hearthstone, man. It feels like Hearthstone, all we have to do is just keep pushing on through to whatever the next thing is going to be. You know, we're like, oh, the meta's bad, let's push on through and get to the expansion. Oh, the expansion's pretty bad, let's push on through and get to the mini set. Oh, that feels bad, let's push on through and try to get to the new game mode or the new expansion. And luckily for us, they actually announced some stuff about the new expansion and the new game mode. So let's just talk about that. There was an announcement of the announcement for the new expansion, and so the announcement of the announcement was the typical, you know, like 15-second video. If you haven't seen it, we'll probably just put a link in the video for it. And yeah, it's just basically the alliance. Like, you know, Fortune the Barrens was pretty horde oriented. This one's going to probably be focusing on more of an alliance location. I haven't played World of Warcraft in a long time. But I mean, again, I do know that it's going to be alliance based, so there's probably going to be stuff for that. And yeah, I'm excited for it. They haven't actually announced anything yet. We have to wait till July 1st to like get an actual announcement. But an announcement for the announcement has been announced, so that's pretty exciting, I guess.
How many times can you say the word announcement?
I don't know. I just don't know how hyped to be for it, because nothing's really been released or anything yet. It's just like, oh, this is going to happen in 3 days or 2 days by the time this gets posted. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Well, it will be July 1st at I think it was 10 a.m. or no 9 a.m. Pacific time, right? So they're going to be doing that. They're going to talk more about it. This is expansion 2, which in my prediction, we might even see expansion maybe 2 weeks after. It might be like the 10 days, shortly after. So, you have July 1st is when this is coming, and then usually they follow it up with the set. Maybe they'll do it on the 13th. So by July 13th, we'll have a new expansion, and that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I want to look up on Play Hearthstone when they did exactly when they did their announcement of the announcement for Forged in the Barrens, and then when it actually came out. 'Cause that's actually a decent point. Like, it could just be 2 weeks. So, that's Darkmoon Fair. We can talk about something else while I'm looking for this, by the way. So if you have anything else you want to talk about.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say that is that the cool part about this second expansion is if you're an alliance, right? If you're not for the horde, right? You're going to get some cards. That's what it looks like, right? The blue color and the background that you see here with so maybe Paladin. Maybe Paladin will get more.
That is true. It does look like it'll be pretty Paladin focused.
And not so Warlock focused when our beloved Warlock needs some help. But you never know. I mean, because sometimes when they do the power creep on, say, the one side, they got to do it on the other side. So they might even it out by giving some good stuff to the Warlock. Who knows? But there's no real, how when you look over the expansions and you have the gems and stuff like that they show, there's really nothing in it that you can really say oh, that's so and so, or that's the color of this. It's just blue. It's a blue gem with some smoke and some crystals in there. So it doesn't really give any indication as to what the next expansion might be, but definitely with the background that you see that I have here.
Well, I can't see it right now.
It looks alliance, totally alliance.
But yeah, okay. So I just found it, and the Forged in the Barrens cinematic trailer was released. The announcement for the announcement was released on February 19th, and the actual expansion came out on March 30th, so it was about 39 days beforehand. So assuming they do it 39 days later, the new thing should be released on, so 2 days, so it should be released on the 6th of August. That is my prediction. Actually, that's not Tuesday or Thursday, so probably won't be the 6th. I'm predicting the 5th or 10th of August. My official prediction.
Of August, not July.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I'm going earlier. I'm going like right away. Bang. Let's drop it on July 2nd Tuesday of July, which would be I said it before, it would be the 13th. So I'm gonna go a month earlier because of the 3 month trend. If you look at like the Forged in the Barrens was released, what is it, at the beginning of April, like end of March, right? So that would be 3 months in.
Mm-hmm.
Another 3 months of that. So you have April, May, June. We're at the end of June. So 3 months again. July 13th. That's my prediction for the date.
Okay. Because I'm trying to look at it from your point of view. And there's only been one other time where cards have been... No, actually, there hasn't been one other time cards were released on March 30th. This is all 2021. I'm trying to look. And so usually the release dates for the expansions have been for Naxxramas, it was July 22nd. I'm just doing the ones that were released like summertime. Yep. So Naxxramas was July 22nd, 2014. But ever since then, ever since 2015, every expansion release, Grand Tournament, One Night at Karazhan, Knights of the Frozen Throne, Boomsday Project, Saviors of Uldum, and Skullman's Academy were all released between August 6th and August 24th. With August 24th being Grand Tournament 2015, if you look at only 2016 to now, they've all been released between August 6th and August 11th. And
yeah.
But to be fair, the first expansions have all been on April 26th, April 6th, April 12th, April 9th, April 7th. So this most recent expansion for this year was released at least 1 to 2 weeks before all of the other first expansions of the year for any given Hearthstone year. So
you have to be
I'm looking at it, and I'm based on their previous history of when they post expansions, and based on when they release their announcement videos and when the expansions usually come out. I think it'll be August, whatever I said, August 5th to 9th, somewhere in that range, right? I think I said that. Is that the Tuesday?
Yeah.
August.
Yeah.
No, August.
It would look. All right. It would. Yeah. It's August 3rd is the first Tuesday. August 10th is the second Tuesday. So.
Then
I'm
that
basically one.
Thursday.
1 month ahead of you,
5th to 9th.
That's where I'm going. Okay, this is getting crazy now. Let's just ready. What are your dates now? Let's go for it. Say your dates.
My dates are. I think I'm just gonna go with the 5th and 9th still.
Okay, of August.
Of August, yeah.
All right, well done. Okay, and I'm going with July 6th or 13th.
July 6th or 13th. You think it's going to be less than a week to less than 2 weeks? That's crazy.
Well, they're going to start something on the 6th. That's what I think. And then it will be released on the 13th. That's my guess right now. Could change. But it's definitely going to be something with Stormwind City. Now that I think about it, if you look at the WoW expansion, WoW.
No, yeah, I was thinking about that too.
So something
Stormwind
City, something like that. Or maybe Alterac Valley. I don't know. Could be something like that. Weird. But like big battles and kind of a battle against the Forge, the the Alliance, the Horde in the Alliance, excuse me. So I don't know. There didn't really much happen. We were going to talk about that also, where there was supposed to be the new game mode, and we didn't see that. So,
But they did talk
it's quite
about
possible
it a little bit. They did come out in their post, and basically in their post they said that they would not be ready to announce anything about it with the announcement of the new expansion on July 1st. But there will be a dedicated Hearthstone Mercenaries stream this fall. I was expecting it to happen with this new expansion. Like, from the way their roadmap looked, it seemed like it would be released, because they were hyping it up a little bit too at the time. It seemed like it would be released with the new expansion, or like shortly thereafter, or it would be like announced then. And then it wasn't. And we're like, okay, it'll probably be a little bit later, probably with the mini set. And then the mini set came around, and still nothing except a leaked like survey, right? Like, I don't know if you watched Zeddy's video. He found a leaked survey, and I feel like we can talk about it at this point. It was literally like a month ago, or maybe it was like 3 weeks ago, where they had this one person posted on Reddit a survey they got on, I don't know where, maybe it was just through their email or something, or through Hearthstone, where they were told to like rate these things, and there were a couple of pictures. But other than that leak, that's the most information we've gotten about it, which is kind of crazy to me.
Generally during these summer months, I mean, if they're targeting, say, the USA and everything, at these times, like, the play rates of games does go down, believe it or not, and they're not going to have that.
Really? Wait, over summer they go down?
Like right now?
Yeah, because this is when I and my friends play the most games, because we're no longer in school. We play sports, and then we go home and we play games at night.
Over the course of the summer, like, a lot of people will start to like to travel and do outdoor things. But
that's true.
I was gonna say in June, though, it tends to be like a little more active, because people get out of school, and then they start doing it, but then it starts to taper off, you know. So that's why I'm thinking that it might be they launch it right at the beginning of next month.
Well, that's actually really interesting. I still don't think that people play less video games in summer. I mean, there's some trips and stuff, but I'll take your word for it. It was a pretty interesting discussion. And speaking of something we'll probably disagree on again, actually, is you wanted to talk about Priest in your segment, and I don't know what your thoughts on it are, but I feel like we're gonna disagree similar to this. So I'm interested to talk about Priest with you in the next segment.
I'll give you a little precursor. I saw a tweet that eCore put out, and it had me scratching my head, so we'll see you over there.